Okay, so I want to start reviewing your match in Route 66 with Life Weaver and Moira. This is my profile, so I'm a Life Weaver main in Masters right now, and I'll do my best to give you the best tips for you to help you get out of that and grind out. So let's start. I see at the beginning of the match you're playing Moira, and I think you'll switch to Weaver later. So the match start. We can see your comp. You have Doomfist, Lucio, Moira, Symmetra, and Freya. So we can see that your comp is mostly good at close range, except Freya. So what we want to see is not poke too much and go in aggressively as a team to focus targets and then get out and repeat the cycle. Now you're in plat, so I don't expect the people to do that very efficiently. But you can still yourself apply the maximum pressure on their team. So at the beginning, what I see is you're standing on top of the gas station, and you can change that. If you want to apply maximum pressure, you want to your team is full HP, you can do damage to them. If your team is not full HP, now you can VP on your team and to heal them. So instead, what you could do is play up here. 3, 2, 1, you send your orb. And you fade. And then you can play here. Always be ready to damage the enemies. And have a cooldown to escape. So for me, I'd start here for you. Or where could you start else? I think the other positions are a bit risky because your team is playing super far. So yeah, that's it. I'll start. You see all this? What's this orb? What is it gonna accomplish? The door just opened. Surely they're not that far away. You see how low the Ana was and the Moira? If you're playing a year, they would both be dead. And you could still damage them. Damage, damage, damage. You're here, you win, you kill 5, your team kills 5. You're here, you're out of the fight, your team is playing down a player. Where's the Moira? Where are you? Okay, so now your team is low, you heal them, it's fine. Okay, so you see that this whole fight, you did almost nothing. There's 40 seconds that happened. Look at your ult charge, you're at 30%. If you were aggressive in doing damage, you would be like at 70%, 75%. Even yeah, on your ult charge. Okay, your team is down so many, you should get out like this. Out completely. This is fine, but your Doom went into suicide, so if your teammates are going into suicide, you don't need to follow them. Fine. Your team is not full HP, so I guess. That's fine. Okay. Now, your team is down 1, their team is down 1. It's fine. What if we want to apply maximum pressure and have an escape path? Can we do this here? Yes. This is a very good position. If they peek it little, you can do damage. If they push you, you can fade away and get out and be safe. Under, let's say under on the mega. So this is a really good position. Oh, sorry, I'll go on you. Okay. Why do we fade in? Look at your HP. 198 HP. Are you in danger? You were here. The Sigma was in danger, not you. You were fine. And now you're fading in somewhere where everyone of their team can see you. This is not a safe place. If you want to fade in, you want to fade in somewhere no one can see you. So you fade in on the mega. Okay, again, you just fade in somewhere everyone can see you. In any lobby higher, you're dead. This is fine, that was a good fade. This is okay. Were you in danger? They're 1 HP. They're 1 HP. I guess you could have stayed a little longer to try to kill Diana and then fade back, but it's fine. Okay. So you see that here, this is a tight choke. This is a tight choke. Your team is doing very well holding them. You don't need to go super aggressive, or you don't need to do an ultimate before they do an ultimate. Because their team is not able to pass without doing ultimates. So you don't need to use it. So your Doomfist uses an ultimate. In my opinion, that's a mistake. So now they use Sigil. He got cancelled. We use beat. That's really good. That's a good beat. Do we need the ultimate? No. Their team is not able to push. There's no reason to force an ultimate in defense when we're holding them. When we're already holding them. Now what we're giving them is an ult advantage. They're not using their ultimate. We are using our ultimates. So next fight they'll have many and you have none. So they'll be able to push easier. This is very good positioning. This is very good positioning. Just be careful. You need to look here though before you stay. But yeah, that's good. Damage. Yeah, it's good. Okay, you see how your ultimate could be useful here? Your ultimate could be useful to stay in the front and focus the enemies and heal your team. So you don't have it, you use it last fight, where it was not necessary. This is fine. This is really fine. Did you fade it on a safe spot? It's fine, but remember you're in front of their LOS. Okay, where were you 5 seconds ago? Second. Okay, you're here. The payload path is going for here. You're fading in. You're fading in front where they already want to go. If you want to fade in, go in safety. So you're here. You can fade in. You can go here on top. That's safe. You can fade. You can go behind on the rocks. That's safe. You can go under on the rocks. The payload is going to take so much time to go from here to here that they're not going to be looking for you super quick. Or if they are, some of them will stay on cart. Some of them will chase you, but the people on cart cannot see where you're fading and shooting at you. But here, if you jiggle peek, the people that are on cart, they can still see you. So be careful when you fade in. You need to fade in somewhere safe. I'm not sure if you'll tell you where it is. So that was 2 fades. Yeah. Okay, that was greedy. Fine. The idea was this is good. When he drops, I'll just say it's fine. It happens. Chasing kills is fine. You had your fade, so you need to use it earlier. Going in the gravity surge. I think I don't remember the name. The gravity flux. That was dangerous, but besides that, it's fine. Your team's doing well. Okay, so now you're playing Weaver. Is Weaver a good pick into them? I see. You have Doomfist, Lucio. Okay. Quick like that, I'd say Moira is a better pick than Weaver in this match, because you can really be annoying to Diana, and you can beam the Symmetral from further away than she can beam you, and you can keep your distance while helping your team. The damage, because you're playing Lucio with you, the damage of your team is lower than if your team was playing, let's say, Kiriko or BAP or something. And Moira was helping with the damage output on their team, so that was very safe. With Life Weaver, it's fine. I play Weaver every game, but your team maybe have a trouble doing some damage and finishing. Really good spot. This is good. With Weaver, a bit like Moira, you always want to know where you can escape to be safe. What's your escape? Your escape is your cooldown. Your pedal. So you can prepare a pedal either for your team, either for yourself. Here your team is very mobile, so you do it for yourself. So you could put a pedal here, and if you get jumped by the Junkrat or there's a TP of the Symmetra onto you, you can easily take the pedal and get out. So always use your pedal. It's going on cooldown next. Oof, okay. I understand why you dropped. You dropped because your Doom was in the alley. but sorry. Sorry. Okay. Remember the range of the heals are very long. If he was picking you, you would be able to heal him. So you drop to get a better LOS. Do you need to go in the middle of the street? No. No, you can drop, you can stay at the stairs, and you'll have the same LOS. Now you're giving up good positioning. Okay. 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 I know I'm trying to analyze each play, and right now I'm just giving you tips on like every fight, and at the end I'll try to resume to focus on some key points, because right now I'm doing like comments on everything, and for the to better learn, you need to focus on one thing at a time. So all my comments are pretty useless, because they're too much to handle and improve. But I'll still point them out so you know there was plenty of room for you to improve, like in every fight. And then I'll give you some tips to focus on. You can try to work on those. The beat happens. When the beat happens, what does it say? You say you switch to damage, because your team does not need healing. And you focus the same thing as your team. So damage, damage, damage. I guess the only person you see is the Moira or the Sim. I don't understand why. Nah, it's fine. You went high ground. It's fine. Nothing you could. Good, you're playing main. This is good, you're playing main. You're healing your team. Remember what we said before? The pedal platform always provides an escape path. So keep a pedal platform near you at all time. Because you could get jumped by this Junkrat and flanked. You can get flanked by the Moira. You can be TP'd by the Sim. You don't want to be caught your pants down. Your team has mobility. They don't need a pedal. You need it. So always place one on the floor behind you. Okay. Here you need to tree. Why? There's two reasons. One, you healed the Symmetra instead of the Doom with your heals. Second thing, you had your pull. You pull your Doom. Remember what we said? First point. First point here. We said when you were holding, there is no reason to use an ultimate when we're holding them if they're not using an ultimate. Because they're not able to push, and now we're giving them the advantage of putting it back. We're doing an ultimate, and then they're gonna do ultimates. We don't have an ultimate to defend. So I mean, sure, your tree help your team fight, but the pool would have been the same value. See? They have nano now on the points. Wow, a tree would be real nice here. you put a tree on top of the payload, you put a tree here behind them so the Ana cannot see, and maybe you can go and kill the Ana in the back. Or even because the payload's super far, you don't no one else in your team. Then when you get out of spawn, you have like 4 ultimates to put on the cart, and they have none. Where are you? Okay. Your Reaper, you could have saved him. That's really a bad beat. Really, really bad. There's nothing you can do about that. Good. Lucio, oh, okay, you had the perfect positioning. Why do you play here? There's no reason to play here. High ground is fine because you can see everyone and you can be out of the team fight. Okay. So if we the 2 keywords of the defense here was 1, use your ultimate if you're defending, use your ultimate when they use an ultimate. Or someone's really in danger and you need to save them. The second thing is keep your cooldown ready for escape. So with Moira, let's see. So with Moira, when you're here, you stay here and you plan where can I go, and you need to plan where to go early in your head, so you go instantly somewhere safe where they cannot see you or they cannot damage you. Like here. And same thing with Weaver. With Weaver, we saw when you were high ground, you put a pedal, you pre-pedal here, and if you get jumped, you can easily take the pedal and see what happens. So that's the 2 points I want to give you. I'll repeat. First, the ultimate. Second, the plan your escape. So now we can check the to start. Okay. Is your team in danger? No. Your team is not in danger. Why are we healing? No. When your team is not in danger, we do damage. So what I like to do here is escape from this door, because as soon as you walk out the door, you'll see the enemies. You see? You can shoot at them here. So what that means is you can charge 4%, 5% of your ultimate, and sometimes this makes the difference in the round because you have your tree early than them. So you're healing too, it's fine. Now you are in offense. Now you're in offense, so you need to be a bit more creative with Weaver if you want to provide some value. You want to find a way to use your pedal. What I like to do is always put a pedal in the front for my tank, so he can take the high ground whenever he feels like. Okay. Unless they have dive. But they don't have dive. They don't have Winston. No one's gonna dive you here. Maybe Moira in the back line. That's it. So you keep your pedal for the front line. Okay. Your team is very creative. They're going in, they're critical. What does it mean? What does it mean for you? You have to give them all your attention. All your attention. So where can you be? You quickly move. You quickly move in. Let's say you go here. You pull out your Freya and you heal your Doomfist. The turrets, we don't care about the turrets. Fuck the turrets. So you stay close where the turrets cannot see you. You can do all your work. I think the Freya was like maybe too late even. Did you have your dash? You did have your dash. Oh good. But here, I can see you could have saved it. Here, you have your dash. So dash in. You dash in here. You pull the Freya and you heal the Doomfist. That would have carried the whole fight. Because the Junket was dead for sure. And then you would have been up. And now the Junket kills it too. Why? Because you're shooting turrets. You know. It's fine. Getting out is good. Then again, you're Lucio. You could have helped him. You're choosing not to help your team. Lucio's critical. I want to see you dash. I want to see you dash in and go on the floor. Here, you would have saved. You'd have a frame to save him before he dies. You would have been here. That's too late. Maybe he would have died anyway. What I see is your team is better than their team. I haven't seen the result. Okay. Is your team full HP? Yes. What do we do? Damage. Always damage when your team is full HP. Okay. Okay. Remember in defense we said if they don't use an ultimate, we don't use an ultimate. Okay, but now we're in offense. It's different. You need to use your ultimate proactively so you can do damage instead of healing, and then you have more power to push. What I really like to do here is use the wall, the tree, as a Mei wall. So you would have been here, or whatever, here. And as they push in, you put your tree here. So you trap Rodog with you. What would he have done? The Hog would have used his ultimate to try to break the tree. If he doesn't, fine, you kill the Hog and that's the end of it. If he does, well, he used an ultimate just to conserve the neutrality. I think it's a good trade. Because you're still spamming the Hog while he's destroying the tree. So don't wait passively like this. You need to be proactive. Put your tree early. Your Doom would not have died. So now he's ulting. And the fight's over. But you had your tree first. It's a fine tree. Okay. I want to go a bit earlier. I want to see the beats. Treat for yourself and support. Okay. Damage is good. Why do we tree? Why do we pedal up? You have your tree. Everyone is full HP. The hog is alone. We kill him. We shoot him. We kill him. That's it. He's not gonna kill you. Look how many HP you have. 375. He's not killing you. You're killing him. But now you're scared. So who's gonna kill him? The Widow? No. The Lucio? No. It's you. You and the Freya and the Doomfist. You need to kill the hog. Okay, so now it's now you shoot the hog. Yeah, but now he's unkillable. So while there's a beat, you can shoot the other. It's really fine. You have mana. You pull the Doom for absolutely no reason. When your Doom is full HP, you just heal him. Even if he gets hooked, even if he gets whatever, you just heal him. If he's empty and slept, now you can pull him. But if he's just got hooked, no, it's fine. Your Widow's doing very good. Now you pull the Doom. He was solo. Not earlier. Your Widow needs your help. It's fine, it's fine. Go. Oh, this is not looking good. This is really good. Really good positioning. The hog is the least of your worry though. Hog is the least of your worry. You want to focus someone that's gonna make the difference. You want to focus the Moira in the front. You want to focus you want to see where their DPS are, the Juggernaut flanking. You want to see the Ashe. Okay, probably the play here was to focus the Ashe. So if you have a pedal for yourself, which I bet you do, you don't, because you use your pedal to go high ground, right? Okay, it's fine. In an ideal world, I guess you would have focused. You know, there's some DPS in the back. I guess it's fine. I like your positioning. You go here on the bridge, you can be far, but be ready to focus them in the back. You know they're here. You just saw them. You cannot ignore them. The hog is the least. Look, she needs your help. Moira, she was solo. So here you pull the Doom. Here you pull the Doom. You kill the Juggernaut with your thorns. Now you're too late pulling the Doom. The Juggernaut is not full HP. It's too late. It's over. Now you're walking on a point. I'm not sure why. Why are you walking on a point? Are you gonna make a difference? No. You have Reaper, Lucio, they're all very mobile. Your Freya should not be touching the point. It's only Reaper and Lucio that should. You can stay back. You can stay either back here, either high ground, and you keep doing damage on whoever you can. Yeah. This is a mistake position. When your team was full HP, that means you do damage. So I'll say here, your team was really good. Besides the Lucio, your Lucio was not so good, but the rest of the team were really good. You need, in offense, you need to use your ultimate proactively. So in this case was to block an entrance. And is there any other points? When your team is full HP, it's super important in offense to do damage, because you end up finishing the kills. Like the Junkrat, many times he was low. Many times you could have finished him off. And I think that's it. So I know that was a long review. I've been reviewing for 35 minutes. Hope you like it. It was packed with content. If you wanna, I think the best way to have a review is not in offline like this. It's more live if you're here, or if you're playing and I'm in the background. So I'd be happy to assist you later. GG's.